What's up, guys? Nick from RC Magic here. Today, I'm going to bring you a deck profile on the Igknight deck that I picked up at my regional that I went to on Saturday. Not doing a regional report. I didn't get my invite, so I'm basically going to give up on that. I was on the bubble for it, and I lost a game in the mirror to bricking. There are a whole bunch of things that pissed me off at that regional. I really wasn't playing at my best. So, I mean, whatever. But yeah, I didn't have a deck at all going into the event. My buddy let me borrow his, so shout out to him. And so this is the deck that I decided to pick up. I found the core of it, and then I just had to pick up some other singles for it. So this is the deck. So starting off, 3 Templar. No idea why this guy's a super, but he is, so I gotta deal with it. And then 3 Paladin. For those of you who don't know what Ignites do, they have the ability, they're all normal monsters, and in the Pendulum scale, if you have that card and another Ignite, you get to destroy both and go get a Fire Warrior monster from your deck or your graveyard. So these just give you access to more of themselves. So I'm playing 6 level 4s, playing 6 level 5 in the form of 3 Igknight Margrave and 3 Igknight Cavalier. And each of the one of each level is a different scale. So Paladin is a scale 2, Templar is a scale 7, Cavalier is a scale 2, and Margrave is a scale 7. And then for the level 6s, you have Igknight Gallant, which is a scale 2, and Igknight Veteran, which is a scale 7. So and then there's one extra Igknight that I play, 2 copies of Squire. I don't like Crusader, that card's really bad. And plus it's a super, and I didn't feel like chasing it down. I already had the comments, so. You just play this for the fact that with the field spell, it has 2300 defense, and they have to rank 4 over it, or they can't kill it. And if you brick turn 1, it's a great thing to do to just set it, and they probably won't run it over. And then for the non-generic, or for the non-Ignites, 1 Kieran. I don't have my Bambukus, so, but in any Pendulum deck, you might as well play Kieran because the card's super good. Dragonox, this is a level 4 warrior. I only wish it was fire, because if it was fire, you could search it with your Ignites, but if it's in the scale, you can blow it up during the battle phase to end your opponent's battle phase. So it lets you just fix your scale by blowing it up whenever you want to, and then you can go get you can start your Ignite cycle. And then I play 1 Farfai. I'm playing Beatrice in the extra deck. And so being able to have a defensive card to send off Beatrice is super good. I want to find another thing to send with Beatrice, but I just have found it. I just haven't found it yet. So, but this is version 1 of the deck. After I take it to locals and play it online, I'll get better builds. For spells, 3 Unite. This card's like super good. Blowing up one of your Ignites to go get an Ignite from deck is super important. Because like if they go to Twin Twister you, just chain. That way they only kill 1 card. They go to Buster away your 1 scale, you pop it to go get another Ignite, and then you can just have 2 in the extra deck. Sucks only once per turn, but whatever. 2 summoners are. I only have 2 summoners. I play 3 of this card. You have 6 targets for it. You might as well. 12 or higher, right? Yeah, so you have 12 targets for it. Play 3 of it. It's just I only have 2, so I'm only playing 2 at the moment. But if I had 3, I'd play 3. 2 Phoenix and a Terraforming. I just really like the field spell. It's just not as important to this deck. Having it's like super nice to boost your Ignites, but you don't need it. But having your Cavalier get to 2700 is super important because it beats over a lot of the Floodgate monsters. Like all of a sudden it beats over Vanity's Fiend. It can beat over the Paleozoic guy. So doing that's super important. 2 copies of Instant Fusion for Norden, and because we have level 5s, you have access to some level 5 fusions. 2 copies of MST. If your opponent anti-spells you, you literally have no out. This is my only main deck out to anti-spell. Just because the way that you have to play Ignites right now, you have to play them as sort of some like turbo control deck, where just you have to play your scales, you have to thin your deck, and you really if your opponent has any disruption, they're going to win the game anyway. So this card's here just to out some floodgates, and just possibly you can fix your scales. But you really want to use it just beat anti-spell. Depending on the matchup, you can use it to hit your opponent stuff too. But 1 reload can fix your brick hands, and also you can use it with Unite because it is an Ignite card, and it's searchable with the field spell. So you can go reload, chain Unite, Unite targeting reload, Gets destroyed, summons your Igknight, and then you still get the reload effect. So there's just a little cute play that I've done a couple of times with the deck, but nothing comes up super regularly. One Upstart, one Rhoda, and one Book of Moon. I might cut the Book of Moon for the third MST, but I'd much rather just like beat the Vanity's Fiend, or beat the Dark Claw, or beat the Floodgate monster that's gonna kill you. And plus, it just help out like with Toads and stuff. You can like bait out Toad. I might put Book of Eclipse in the deck, like put it in the main deck, depending on if I see more Floodgates, or like more heroes and stuff. But I don't know. Then the last, I'm main decking Vanities. I have gotten dicked out by my own Vanities a couple times, but the fact that you like Kieran Vanities is sometimes just good enough to win the game. So, I also thought about main decking Skill Drain because every monster is normal except for Kieran and Dragonox, but Dragonox will never be on the field, and Kieran, excuse me, just use Kieran's effect first with Skill Drain as Chain Link 1, Kieran is Chain Link 2. So you're not affected by Skill Drain whatsoever. That's it for the main deck. It's 40 cards, no desires, I'm poor. Extra deck. For the instant fusion targets, Norden and Cybersaurus. I thought about playing some Solar Windjammers because it's a level 5 machine and you can instant fusion this Pen, Solar Windjammer, Nova, Infinity. Just the fact that this deck can make an Infinity is super cool. But there's no level 5 Fire or instant fusion target, I believe. So this is about as good as it's gonna get. I just want another level 5 for access to rank 5s. And then one Purple Dante because I'm playing Beatrice, and when Beatrice tries, you can summon Purple Dante from the extra deck. For rank 3s, I got Nightmare Shark. It just allows you to hit for 2k. And like if you have Nightmare Shark Instant Fusion and your opponent say has 2,800 life points, you can just Nightmare Shark for 2k, main 2, Instant Fusion out Cowboy, and they die. But for rank 4s, we have Rhapsody, we got Cowboy, we got Emerald. Emerald is super OP in this deck because you can get all your Ignites back from grave, and you can put them back to draw cards, so that's super cool. Castel to out the Floodgates. Excalibur because we're a warrior deck. I thought about playing Blade Arbor Ninja, but I thought it was unnecessary. I might put Gagaga Samurai in here as the monster to attack twice. Kieran Gordon, just for the Paleozoic matchup. For rank 5s, I have Shark Fortress and Volcasaurus. Shark Fortress allows you one of your monsters to attack twice, so that's super cool. And Volcasaurus can burn for game. For rank 6s, we have Beatrice, because Beatrice lets you sound Farfa, and you can beat Soptus on your opponent's turn. Photon Strike Bouncer, if you're worried about your opponent having like a Ballot Face trick, you can just make Bouncer, and you can negate it. And then Utopia Beyond allows for some OTKs, so that's super cool. That does it for the extra deck. Moving on to the side deck. The side deck is very much, this is very much build 1. Through more testing and playing and me actually getting off my ass to go search through my box of commons, which I really don't feel like doing because I picked up so many cards that I haven't even bothered to. I think that once I have time over the next like couple of days, I'll do it. But again, this is very much just build 1. I was playing this deck last night. I was doing decently well with it, so I'm probably going to take it to a locals or two, see how it does, and I'll change up the build from there. But I'm starting 2 copies of Electric Fires as a hate card against Blue Eyes and ABC. I might make these Ghost Ogres because you can Pendulum Summon it and it can stay on the field. That's how I won one of my games against ABC at my regional. Was I went Instant Fusion Norden, brought back the Ghost Ogre, and then traded it from the field to negate something. So that was super cool. And yes, it does work like that. I had a level 2 judge confirm it. Jinzo for Paleozoics, and ABC depending, and Triple Kamungus. I hate that this deck has scales of 2 and 7 because you can't Pendulum Summon this guy. So, but it's really just here to solve problem monsters if you're going second. I might literally just cut this card from the side deck because I don't really think the deck needs it. You're trying to be a turbo deck. Anytime that you side into hate cards, you're really affecting the consistency of the deck. So you want to be able to just, like, it does solve problem monsters, but I don't really know. I might just main deck the Dark Holes. Because, yeah, 2 Dark Hole. I love this card. This is how you become X3 at the regional. But my favorite card on the side deck is Storm. What it does is you destroy as many spell traps as you have. Yeah, destroy all spell trap cards you control, then destroy as many spell trap cards your opponent controls, up to the number of your own cards that were destroyed. So let's say you have 2 Scales and a Phoenix. You activate this. 3 of your spells get destroyed, so 3 of their spell and traps get destroyed. So I'm thinking about mainboarding like 1 copy of this, because after you perform your Pendulum Summon and you don't get hit by a strike, you know it's a battle trap, so you can just storm them. Or you go, okay, scale. Storm. Hit your back row. Like, I might mainboard Storm, but it's just you want to be able to pop your own scales first. If this was a quick play, this card would be so much better, but whatever. 2 Book of Eclipse. Card's super good against Hero and ABC, so choose Spell Arrow for Metal Foe or any Pendulum deck, and my favorite card in the deck, Skill Drain. The entire deck is normal monsters. You're not affected by Skill Drain at all. It just lets you play Caveman Yu-Gi-Oh, and I like it, and a lot of decks just can't. The only deck that really isn't affected by it is Metal Foe, but that's why I'm side decking it and not main decking it. Because you just side it in a matchup like Heroes or ABC, where Skill Drain will literally just win you the game. And plus, you don't want to main deck it, run into a matchup like Clee for it, and then all of a sudden you just can't play Yu-Gi-Oh. So, that does it for my Igknight deck profile, guys. Let me know what you thought of it in the description down below. Tell me any possible tech cards or builds that you guys have, or cards that you like, that I can throw in this deck, because I want to make it, you know, a decently competitive road deck that I might take to my next regional if I actually feel like playing the format. So, my name is Nick from Mostly Magic. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully the next time I see you guys is actually a Magic video of my brand new Aristocrats, because I finally got the deck built back together, so I'll make that a whole nother story, but see you guys next time.